Hi, Nadeem here from Smart Riding Gadgets. I'm just giving the C7 from Rickwell a go. I haven't been out with it before. I tested the inside, set it up last night, so now I'm taking it for a ride just to test it all. It's all connected up fine. Just as soon as I fired it up, my iPhone's connected to it, so I'm running CarPlay. So I'm just going to put a destination in here. The town is about 40 kilometers or so from here. Right, okay. Hi, so this is one thing you need to do is if the navigation volume for some reason is set low, and if you don't turn it up, you don't hear the navigation. So this is one thing that you need to do when you're running the system on the C7. That's what I found. So I was wondering how to do this last night and it was confusing me a bit. Okay, so let's give this a go. There we go, I'm getting instructions and the music's also running in the background. So I'm going to put this to the split screen view so that I've got the arrow, the map and also the music that's playing. So let's go out and see what it's like. Everything's connected up as it should be, so it's all working. I'll turn the volume up a little bit on my comm system so let's see if you can hear the music. Yeah, it all sounds good. It's all pretty normal. It's working as it should. I find the screen colours are better on this display than the CarPlay unit I've been using. It just seems a lot nicer. It's just a lot more colours for me. I don't know why. I don't know why the CarPlay doesn't have it. I'm not sure. But the screen's very responsive as well. Everything just reacts immediately. Let's put it back to the split screen. I was going to go for a ride earlier today, but it was just far too hot. It was like 35 degrees and it was full sun, and I just thought, nah. I just felt it just felt like it was going to burn completely if I went out. So it's now 6:49 p.m. and it's 30.5 degrees on my display there. But it still feels a lot cooler than it was earlier, and the sun's gone down a little bit. So slightly better weather for testing smart displays. I prefer to use the Waze app for my day-to-day riding, for just around everywhere I'm going, simply because it gives you the speed limit as well as your current speed. And obviously with it being GPS, the speed limit is more accurate than your speedo is. You'd be surprised how much difference there is between the two. But the other major advantage from Waze is the sheer number of users and the fact that you can report things, and people do report like speed traps ahead, etc., or accidents, or there's a car broken down ahead, all those kind of things. You just press that button there and then you'll see the app that says police, hidden, police, whatever, so you can report things, and people do. And it's, even if you're not using it, even if you don't need the navigation side of it, you can just keep the app open and it remains active in the background on CarPlay. Right, so we're out of 10. I think I'll give the telephone a try and see how that works. And phone my wife. Let's turn the volume up. Hi honey, can you hear me okay? Is everything working? Yeah? Okay, alright. Thanks, thanks. I'll speak to you later. Bye bye, bye. Right, so that's the telephone working. It all seems fine. Like I said, the display is quite responsive and everything, so it's quite easy to take calls and make calls. Personally, I think all these smart riding gadgets are enhancing our riding experience, and a lot of these companies in China, such as Rickwell, they're doing a great job building low-cost units which can be added to practically any bike. You know, there's hardly any limits to this. I mean, you can put on the oldest bike that you want, and it makes no difference. You know, it will work, and it drags you kicking and screaming into the 21st century with the tech. You know, whether it's Android Auto or CarPlay. I mean, personally, I use CarPlay because I've got an iPhone and I use Macs, so I'm always going to be on iPhone. But the functionality is the same. You're getting all the same stuff. You know, the great thing with CarPlay is that you have Moto, which is one of the best apps that you can use for navigation. You know, for planning trips and things. It's fantastic. Plus, there's so many people using it, especially in Europe. I mean, Moto is based in Germany, so there are fantastic routes, even in your local area. If you just get Moto to search and say, you know, what decent rides are in my area, there's people who already mapped out routes that you may not even know about. You know, I found that over here. You know, there was routes in and around the lake that I found that were going into small country roads and stuff, which were quite cool. I did one of them the other week, and it took us to a very nice restaurant that we had no idea existed. So it's fantastic to be able to do all that kind of stuff with these displays. But in any case, as I said, the Rickwell is one of the better budget units on the market. So if you're looking for something, whether it's the 5-inch or the 7-inch display, you can't really go wrong with the Rickwell. You know, whether it's for a BMW or for any other bike, they've got lots of different mounting options. Thanks again for watching, and please subscribe to our channel. Help us get more videos made. Cheers.